Okay, welcome back. This is my favorite of the menu screens, the water hazard menu screen, with the trash floating in the water, that really nice ripple effect, that incredible sound design. You can hear, the insects, the birds, the wind whipping through, the waves crashing. So I really wanted to make sure that I showed this off before the last chapter, Dark Matter, which I mistakenly referred to as Dark Energy in earlier videos. And kind of bittersweet that we're finishing up Half-Life 2, because this was a series I was reluctant to start, because this is a game that is somewhat difficult to make it through all the chapters without dying, chapter by chapter. There were a couple that really gave me a tough time, but it was necessary because I've talked a little bit about the quote-unquote golden age of first-person shooters, Halo 2, Half-Life 2, Doom 3. All three of those came out in a very short period, and Duke Nukem Forever was supposed to come out around the same time, but it didn't. And when it did finally come out, it was past the golden age of first-person shooters, and fans were not pleased with it. I personally liked it a lot. Was glad to have played through that, and the scientist who cloned me on, the DLC mission. But we've done Doom 3, we've done Halo 1, 2, 3, ODST, Reach 4, Duke Nukem Forever, Doctor Who Cloned Me, Doom 3, Resurrection of Evil, Doom 3 Lost Mission. It was only... We even did Portal. It was only a matter of time before we finally got around to finishing Half-Life 2. So now we're going to be finishing Half-Life 2, and we will at some point get around to Episode 1 in the somewhat near future, but there are a couple Super Nintendo games and even a couple Sega Genesis games I want to do first. So, real quickly, just wanted to say, if you've been watching my Half-Life 2 videos, thank you so much. Always, love showing these games off. Also, another quick apology, just in case there are ads running before this video. I apologize. I absolutely despise YouTube running ads before my videos without my permission. I know technically it's in the terms of service, but my feeling about terms of service is they're constantly changing it. The terms of service you sign up for, one day mutate. They say evolve, but they really mutate over the course of time, and to the point where, it's not even fair. You should be held to the terms of service you originally signed up for, not for, what they continue to change to make the terms of service. That's unfair. Yeah, I don't have AdSense turned on, but if there's copyrighted music, and I think there is in this chapter, then YouTube will. I think the ending credit music is copyrighted, so there probably will be ads before this video. If there are, whatever product is for, don't buy it. Alright, so let's go ahead and start Dark Energy, which I mistakenly referred to as Dark Matter. Judith, obviously named after Judas, the ultimate traitor. Judas who betrayed Jesus. Judith is going to betray Dr. Vance, myself, Alex, and eventually Dr. Breen. There goes my souped-up gravity gun. There's a lot of NPCs talking, so I'm gonna be quiet.
I'll take him from here. Don't struggle. It's no use. Until you're where he wants you, there's nothing you can do. I'm sorry, Gordon.
We're gonna interrupt another beautiful sermon from
vast
Dr.
universe,
Breen.
inhabited by vast meteorological intelligences, worlds stretched thin across the membranes where the dimensions intersect. Impossible to describe with our limited vocabulary.
What I've seen is also beyond words, Breen. Genocide. Indescribable evil. Good God.
Well, if it isn't Gordon Freeman at last. What's this? I'll put it over there. You have my gratitude, Doctor. First, you lead me straight to the doorstep of my oldest friend, and then you deliver yourself? If I'd known you were going to come straight up to my office, I wouldn't have bothered hunting you in the first place. Having both of you in my keeping ensures I can dictate the terms of any bargain I care to make with the Combine.
Dr. Breen. Wallace.
Yes, Judith, what is it?
The bargain we should be making is for Eli's life so he can continue his research.
Thanks to you, we have everything we need in that regard. You're more than qualified to finish his research yourself. What neither you nor I can do is convince that rabble in the streets to give up their senseless struggle. Yet Eli refuses to speak the words that would save them all.
Save them? For what?
Eli, if you won't do the right thing for the good of all people, maybe you'll do it for one of them.
Alex, honey.
Dad. Gordon?
God damn you, Breen, you let her go.
That's all up to you, my old friend. Will you let your stubborn short-sightedness doom the entire species, or will you give your child the chance her mother never had?
How dare you even mention her?
Alex, my dear, you have your mother's eyes, but your father's stubborn nature.
You haven't seen a bit of it yet.
Really? Well, let's see how well it serves you on the far side of a Combine portal.
Go ahead, Breen. If that's the worst you can do, send us both through your portal.
Oh, it's hardly the worst. But you might find that hard to believe once you get there.
It isn't necessary.
I agree. It's a total waste. Fortunately, the Resistance has shown it is willing to accept a new leader. And this one has proven to be a fine pawn for those who control him.
No!
Don't listen to him, Gordon.
How about it, Dr. Freeman? Did you realize your contract was open to the highest bidder?
Gordon would never make any kind of deal with you.
I understand if you don't wish to discuss this in front of your friends. I'll send them on their way, and then we can talk openly.
Don't struggle, honey.
Dad, I'm so sorry.
Alex, sweetheart.
Judith, what do you think you're doing?
We're doing what I could never do alone. We're stopping you. Yes.
Guards, get in here! They know you betrayed them. They'll turn on you. Judith, Dr. Mossman, please!
I'm sorry, Wallace. You're all out of time. Don't... Hurry! Dad, hang on!
You fool!
Watch out, he's gonna...
No!
Dad!
Oh, no. Don't worry about me, honey.
There's no time, Alex. He's on his way to the portal. You'll need this.
Dr. Mossman, Judith, look after my father.
Don't you worry.
Dad, I'm not saying goodbye.
Never.
Come on, Gordon. Let's go.
My girl.
I did my best to keep the action framed up.
I'm not leaving you again.
Gordon, we haven't known each other very long, but I know you didn't have to do this. I had to rescue my father, but you... Well, thanks for coming after me.
It's me you should be concerned.
Hey, listen.
I can still deliver.
That's him.
But not without your help. The portal destination is untenable. Surely you can set the relay elsewhere. There's no way I can survive in that environment. The host body is joking. I can't
There he is.
Oh, all right, damn it, if that's what it takes. Just hurry, he's right behind me. Oh, shit.
Damn it, not again! Hey, look what he left behind. The gravity gun. He doesn't have a clue, does he? Take the gravity gun, Gordon. I wonder where he's going. Oh my god. This is the Citadel's dark fusion reactor. It powers their tunneling entanglement device. We'll never have a chance like this again. We've got to stop Dr. Breen. I can't shut it down. Looks like he's turned over control to the other side. You'll have to go into the core and do what you can. Get in the elevator and I'll let you in. Don't forget to charge up your suit. Do your worst, Gordon. But be careful.
I did my best to keep all the action framed up properly. It's so funny to see Dr. Breen running with the gravity gun like a wimp. I always get a kick out of that.
Dr. Breen, there he is.
Dr. Freeman, you really shouldn't be out there. At the moment of synapse, as I teleport, this chamber will be bathed in deadly particles that have yet to be named by human science. Perhaps when I have the leisure to do the work myself, I'll name one of them after you. That way you won't be completely forgotten.
Speed is of the essence.
I don't know what you can possibly hope to achieve apart from your own annihilation.
Don't listen to him, Gordon.
I warned you this was futile.
He's bluffing, Gordon. Don't listen to him. Great. Oh no, Breen started his ascent. Hurry, Gordon, before he escapes.
And we can basically ignore much of the Combine.
Keep going.
I could have told you that was pointless, Dr. Freeman.
Go, Gordon.
Are you still with us, Dr. Freeman? Not for much longer, I think. If only you had harnessed your boundless energy for a useful purpose. I hope you said your farewells. Go back, Freeman. You have no idea what you're doing. Don't know what you will unleash. You could bring down this whole citadel. Think, man. Think of the people below. No! You need me.
Yeah, still have...
Time, Dr. Freeman? Is it really that time again? It seems as if you only just arrived. You've done a great deal in a small time span. You've done so well, in fact, that I've received some interesting offers for your services. Ordinarily, I wouldn't contemplate them, but these are extraordinary times. Rather than offer you the illusion of free choice, I will take the liberty of choosing for you, if and when your time comes round again. I do apologize for what must seem to you an arbitrary imposition, Dr. Freeman. I trust it will all make sense to you in the course of... well, I'm really not at liberty to say. In the meantime, this is where I get off.
Love the dialogue that they wrote for G-Man. And that is Half-Life 2. What a great adventure. From the moment you arrive unexpectedly into City 17, all havoc breaks loose. They chase you through City 17. They chase you through the canals. They attempt to apprehend you. You get to Black Mesa East. They raid it. You fight your way through the nightmare town Ravenholm, which has been destroyed and abandoned because of the... They shelled it overzealously with the bioweapons. Drive up Highway 17, taking out every Combine safe house on the way there. Looking for any... Let's see, who had G-Man's voice? Mike Shapiro. Good job, Mike Shapiro. Ooh. But then there's the the strike at Nova Prospect. Then you wake up a week later and the rebellion starts. You lead the rebellion, retake City 17, and then finally strike at the Citadel, the heart of the dystopia. So yes, we will get around to Half-Life 2 Episode 1. I am very skeptical about Half-Life 2 Episode 2. That is a tough game to make it through all the chapters deathlessly. Some of those chapters are incredibly difficult. It's probably going to be a while before we do that. I might even get around to Portal 2. But thank you so much for sticking with me through Half-Life 2.
Blast that little... Where did she get to?
And that is Half-Life 2. We'll see you next time, whatever we're playing. Oh, well, we'll just take one more peek at the water hazard screen. What a fitting way to close it. The Combine flying off into the distance.